What is your biggest dream?
Before I die, I want to be in a top billionaire. I started with my journey with zero.
Yeah.
You can say not zero, even minus. We do the business of IT in almost say 20 countries, and we do hospitality. I have almost 6 properties, 6 hotels, which all are 5-star. With 3 in Africa and 3 in USA.
I'll tell you my dream when I was very young. I wanted to be a pilot when I was 11 years old. That was my dream, to be a pilot. But when I was 13 and 14, when I started realizing how the world is and trying to understand like different aspects of the world, I realized that entrepreneurship and business is what I want to do at that young age. I wanted to make a change in the world.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Game Changers YouTube channel. Today is one of the best episodes that we ever made. We're meeting Manooj. Manooj is one of the top Dubai SME entrepreneurs. He's a very interesting person. Manooj, please introduce yourself and share your story with us today.
I'm Manooj Shroof. I'm the co-founder of the Niti Group. We do the business of IT in almost say 20 countries. And we do hospitality. I have almost 6 properties, 6 hotels, which all are 5-star. With 3 in Africa and 3 in USA. In Africa, it is in Masai Mara, which is a unique place in the world. I came in this country on 1989. From that day till today, the country is stable. Dollar against the dirham, it never went more than the 3.65, 3.67.
3.65.
365, 3.67. It never changed, man.
Yeah.
What a stable country. And the government of Dubai, they support like anything, man.
Yeah.
They are very supporting government in the world.
When you got the idea of starting your business?
Yeah. I started my journey in the age of 14. I was being a medical stores called Bharat Medical Stores. I was working from there. Then that time I was just 10th standard. I finished my graduation in Bombay.
Yeah.
Then I started working in Bombay, like Exxon Computers, as well as say DC Silk Mill as an EDP manager.
Yeah.
Which is that time, EDP manager means economical data processor. Like today's we say IT manager. I used to work both the companies simultaneously. My journey starts from that day, 4:30 till night, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, till today.
Yeah.
I don't feel I'm old. I am 55 years old, but I don't feel I'm old, man.
Yeah.
I feel I might be younger than you in business. Yeah. I might be younger than in business. And I have same still today. Every day is a new day for me. Every single day is a new day for me.
What do you think was your decision to start a business? Because you never did it before, right?
I never did it.
Your parents were never in business as well?
No, my dad was businessman, but okay, it was small. But he was like me. I can say that is in my DNA. My dad was doing multiple business. So
Yeah.
Same way, I also do multiple business. I do IT, I do hotel, I do pharmacy, I do furniture, I manufacture IT. I do my own brand Cursor, which I manufacture.
Wow.
So I do multiple. It is from my dad. But yes, I'm coming from very poor family.
Yeah.
I was not rich. My mom, we have a lot of blessing of mom. My mom and my dad.
Yeah.
I don't know. Might be they are also watching right now. We never expected that but I knew I'll be one of the big person. My dad told me one day you will be big person. My dad told me in the age of 45, you will be somewhere else. And definitely I'm somewhere else. It's their blessing. Because of my dad and mom, where we are right now. That I can say.
When you started, was it difficult or it was easy for you?
No, I cannot say it's difficult. Yes, challenges came, but it was, I was very firm. See, any businessman, any business you do or I do, you must have interest in that business.
Yeah.
I was very fond of IT business. In Bombay, I started my journey from Bombay. I had a basic knowledge, you can say. I did my postgraduate in Bombay in IT. So I had basic knowledge. So we started. When I started this IT business, that one was software. This one is hardware. In hardware, it was challenge for me to know what is fax modem that time, what is Y2K card, what is a sound
This
card.
was early ages.
It was early age. But I have not get up. I was giving my own identification to the product, and I made sure that product I sell it. You will not believe, and my one therapy is I'm always economical in price. People sell 6,000 and the cost is say like 5,000. I make sure I sell on 5,002, 5,003, very low margin.
Yeah.
I was believing in a volume business and low margin. And that's how we went on 19 countries in the world.
When you started, you didn't know what to do. You didn't know what books you need to read, what would be your role model. How did you cope with that challenge?
No, when I started my business, I will honest with you, my role model was Bill Gates, Mr. Dhirubhai Ambani,
Yeah.
Steve Jobs, Apple guy. They were my role model. I knew that one day I'll be near to them. Might
Yes.
be not reaching that, but I'll be near to them. I knew that. I never give up. I never quit. Even if it is a loss, I just continue. I know it will convert to the profit, and which happened with me.
Yeah.
All the branches, if you say there are few branches was doing loss, but today they all are doing very well, man.
Yes.
I never quit. I never give up. I have full confidence that one day will come that I'll be in a profit.
You know, when you start and you have sometimes these ups and downs,
Yeah.
and especially when you're going down,
Yeah.
it's very difficult to keep the concentration and the energy to continue doing what you are doing. Because you think 1 month is nothing, second month is nothing, third month is minus.
Yeah.
How to keep this energy,
always
this fire?
No, you see, listen, I always believe that after night, day will come. After dark, bright is going to come. I knew. Because day also, if you see in the morning, see during the day, see in the evening, see in the night, see early morning, time, it's not same. It's
Yeah.
changing. Same way I know in business also. It will not be consistent. But one thing, I'm very, very honest in business, very, very hardworking in business. I don't see the time. There's no time for me for the business.
Yeah.
I don't see a watch in timing. You will not believe it, I have never taken leave in my business. I have never taken sick leave. I have never sick, man.
Look at the scared faces. When they hear that they don't have any vacation, that they need to work like 14, 15 hours.
Yeah.
Some people they say, "Oh no, business
No,
is
there's
not
no
for
Sunday.
me."
No, this is not for me. There's no holiday also. There's no leave. There's no sick leave. Even for my marriage, I went for 15 days. I'm back in Dubai, man. And within 15 days, I'm back in Dubai. She joined me immediately then. Yeah.
At what point of time you decided to come to Dubai? What was the reason to do so?
Dubai, actually I was in Bombay. I was doing not that well, but I knew that Dubai, Gulf countries are the best country to come up in the business.
Yeah.
The very best place to do the business in the Gulf. I have found out in the Gulf countries like say Qatar and then like Dubai. I found Dubai is best. There's a Jabal Ali free zone. Jabal Ali is the free zone. You can do good money. There's no taxes.
Yeah.
No good logistic, good finance up. You get fund very easily.
Yeah.
When I joined here, fund was very easily you get. If you are real sincere, you don't go wrong. And credibility also you can build very fast because there are a lot of businessmen. They see your payments are regular, you are a good person. Then everybody wants to give goods to you.
Yeah.
So you get success, man. Only you must make sure you don't let down them. Even sometimes, as you mentioned, downfall comes, but I make sure if downfall comes, I go there and mention them. Oh, I committed on first, I made pay you on fifth. Please bear with me. But I never let down them, man.
Yeah.
I never let down them. No, I never let down them.
Get the #1 step-by-step guide on how to become your own boss in the UAE. You will learn how to start your own business in the UAE. Just click the link in the description below this video and follow this link. This is your time to start. Click the link below this video. Bam! Hey everyone, welcome to the Game Changers YouTube channel. Today we're in the limo and our guest is Aniket. Aniket, can you please introduce yourself?
Hello,
What you do and where are you from?
Hello everyone, my name is Aniket Shroof and I'm from Dubai. I was born in Dubai and I run my company in the US, in the Middle East and East Africa.
Right.
And we're planning to take over the whole Africa now. That's the vision, buddy.
Amazing, amazing. Tell us a little bit about your business. What exactly you are doing?
So I'm basically into the hotel business, the IT business, and the online e-commerce business.
Okay.
And we started off with 2 hotel properties in the US.
Right.
And we do IT trading. So we basically sell computers from the US to East Africa, Western Africa, and the Middle East. And right now I'm working on an e-commerce website, which is in Africa. We're planning to get into 56 African countries and sell all electronic products online. In addition to this, I'm very hungry for entrepreneurship. So we're getting into the diamond business. In New York, we are going to launch our own diamond app this year, where we are going to be selling loose diamonds and rings to the US consumer. And the main premise behind that application is to increase supply chain transparency and to make diamonds more friendly to the youth by allowing transactions through mobile applications.
Right.
So that's the vision.
Did you ever think about doing business when you started?
I'll tell you my dream when I was very young. I wanted to be a pilot when I was 11 years old. That was my dream, to be a pilot. But when I was 13 and 14, when I started realizing how the world is and trying to understand like different aspects of the world, I realized that entrepreneurship and business is what I want to do at that young age. I wanted to make a change in the world, and I wanted to have my own vision. When people used to Google what is the highest paying salary, I used to Google that if someone pays you that salary, then he must be making times more than what you're making. So my vision was not to build someone else's vision. My vision was to make my own vision and make everyone buy into my vision and follow me to build this big ecosystem. So that's.
So you said you were born in the UAE, or
I was born in the UAE.
You were born
I was born in the UAE. So my mom was born in Uganda. She's Indian, but she was born in Uganda, and my dad was born in India. And during 1970, Idi Amin was a ruler in Uganda. He sent all Indians out of the country, and they had to go back to India. So my mom ended up back in India. My mom and dad got married in India. Dad moved out to Dubai, and that's where he was working for someone. And I was born in Dubai, and that's how my journey started from Dubai.
Okay. And what do you think? Why did you leave Dubai? Because I know that you studied in the US. Why did you decide to go to US out of all so many countries of the world?
So I was 4 years old when we left Dubai, and it's because my dad was expanding the business at a ridiculous pace. It was crazy. We were opening branches every 2 months, and our main expansion place was in Africa. As of now, I will tell you the best place to get high school education is in Kenya in East Africa. I salute each and every teacher that taught me in Kenya. There is no teacher that has taught me as well as someone who has taught me in Kenya.
Right.
And that's where I studied for 10 years. I studied in Kenya, and then question came, where do I want to go in the world to do my further education? And then the opportunity was between the US and UK. And the US, the main reason I went was it's the biggest economy in the world. And if you want to play with the big players, you have to get in the big ocean. And that's where I went to the US, and that's my change. But I'm back to my home country, I'm back to my place, to my heart.
How much money did you have when you started business?
Brilliant question. So when I started my first company where I was a CFO, that was in Babson College in my university. They were giving all young kids opportunity to start a business. And we had started with a seed funding of $3,000 from the university. And we had to turn that into a profit. So we closed that company in 6 months because it's a semester-long company. It's not like you have to, and if you wanted to run the company in perpetuity, you could. So we were selling doodleboard stickers. It's basically a whiteboard sticker that you can fold and keep in your pocket. And we ended up making around $1,500 in that company. So that was my first company where I started with funding. But when it came to the real business world where I started, I took my first, I started with around $80,000 is the first seed capital funding that I started with. And in the first 2 transactions, I had made more than that amount in the first 2 transactions. And that was with family and friends. That's where I got my funding from.
Do you remember the time or moment when you said, yeah, this is the time, this is my time to start a business? How did that happen?
It happens every day. It happens every day. But the first time that it happened, when I realized that I want to start a company and I should do it, was when I was sitting in my dorm room and I was reflecting and seeing that, there is opportunity for everyone. And when I used to watch a lot of Shark Tank, and I used to see all these young entrepreneurs coming up with unique ideas and young kids like 13-year-old, and I got inspired. I thought that, hey, if these guys can do it, like I can do it, I can 100% do it. And when I went to the US, I always went with that mindset that, hey, I want to make money in that soil, and I have to make money in that soil. So that was my moment when I realized that I want to start a company and I want to become big.
How much did your life change when you earned your first million?
I started valuing money more. I'll be very honest with you. When I used to go out to eat dinner for, let's say, $8 or $10, I never used to think a lot where that money used to come from. You know, if you source everything, there's a tap that is running. Everything, including your income. There must be a company that is your customer. You sold something and must have deposited something into your account. You took a salary from there. Then you spend the money on food. There's a tap coming from there.
Yeah.
And the day I realized that tap, that tap is not. I'm not the person who's opening that tap. I'm getting it from my parents or someone is taking care of me. You know, you don't have that much value for that money. The day I earned my first $1 million, that's the day I realized I became more frugal. You'll believe it or not, like I became a penny pincher. You start counting each and every penny, you know, and as Benjamin Franklin said, a penny saved is a penny earned. But the first million changes you that way. You know, people normally think you go and buy a Ferrari or Lamborghini. Nope. As soon as you earn your first $1 million, you're scared, where do I invest it? How do I not lose it? And how do I make this 20, 100, 1,000, billion? Sure. That's how it becomes. It changes your whole lifestyle.
What is your biggest dream?
Can I be very honest with you?
Very honest, yeah.
I want to be a billionaire. Before I die, I want to be in a top billionaire. You know, not to be like a Steve Jobs or not like say Bill Gates, but at least next to them. You know, people know me as a billionaire before I die.
What is more important than money for you?
What is the important for me for money than this? Is life. Life is very important, man.
Yeah.
Each and every moment of your life. Because see what happened, what God has done, He has kept with Him the death, which we don't know. So every moment you are heading to the death. So I feel life is very important. Each and every minute of life is very important. Use it properly.
Yeah.
Don't waste it. Don't waste it. Use it properly towards enjoy, make balance.
Where to take energy from to enjoy your life and to achieve your dreams? Where to take energy? Because if you work 15 hours a day, constantly,
no.
at some point of time you say, I want to sleep at least 8 hours or 10
No,
hours.
I don't know. It never happened with me. In fact, I get more energy from inner. When I do more, I do get more energy. I feel more inspired. You know, myself. It comes from inside only. Even nobody has told me not to take holiday. See, after on this stage, no, I don't have to take permission from anybody to take holiday or take sick leave or go out. But I don't feel. I get from inside only. I always reply to my inner side. That what I did during the day. Am I done? I have used the day proper or not? Is it worth for me to live that today's day or not? So from inner only I get the strength.
Right. When you start building these big projects, like building a hotel, for example, you always think about funding.
Yeah.
Whether to take it from your own money or to attract the investments from someone else. What is your opinion?
Yeah.
Which is the better way, to fund it from your own money or to take some part at least from someone else?
Always remember in business to do the business of other money is always better. But what I do as of this stage, I do have fund, so I try use my fund more. I do my money over. But it's like that's why the Dubai is known, man. Yeah. Dubai is the good hub for the finance hub. You can get good money in Dubai. But now to get the money also is easy. But to use that money proper way and return them, that is the main key. Mm-hmm. To take the money in Dubai is too easy. You can get billions and millions in dirhams and dollar. But using that is not our money, that is somebody's money. So use in the right way is important. So it's always better to take the fund from, because you can't have full fund if you want to grow big. Mm-hmm. You must have the bank fund or say financial fund or the friends. You must have the fund from others. But whatever, that doesn't stop you for business. Do not take any excuse that I don't have fund, I don't have, because you are already successful, that's why you're saying this. But no, there's nothing like that. I started with my journey with zero. Yeah. You can say not zero, even minus. Today where I am, where I am, I can say, even today, if you take everything from me, I know tomorrow, within a year, I know I'll be millionaire again. I know I'll be millionaire again. I'll know very well, because that confidence I got. Again, confidence works also.
How to get this competence? Where do you take it from? Is it experience of every
Yes.
year operations, or you get some mentorship, you get some maybe secret knowledge from some books, or where it all comes
No,
from?
it is confidence you is built, of course, with experience and with your achievement, of course, with your achievement. But it doesn't mean that I have achieved everything what I have done. There are also downline came, but I knew this is just temporary. Again, the new line will start. So confidence is you get it from the experience, but your default and we are winning. You get more confidence. You will get inspired with your own thing, what you did. I always do. I am always on down to earth. I make sure I see behind and I say, oh, I did it. But then this is nothing. What I want is not this much. So every day for new day for me.
When you start business, you always have the options whether to start it as your own entity, or to invite the partner, or maybe partners.
Yeah.
So what is your idea about that? Whether it's better to start as one standalone individual, or whether it's better to start as a group of people?
See, in the beginning, when you don't have fund and you are not known person, it's very difficult people to have trust on you. So it's always better to make your own entity first. Automatic people will follow, bank will follow. Now today, I don't have any bank loan. When I started, I had a bank loan. Now every bank is following. Every bank is calling us to take the fund. That is done because they have seen the success. They have seen that the credibility terms till today how you work. From the market, they also come to know. So it is always remember in the beginning you start your own. Slow people will follow you. Don't have to worry.
Nice.
Next 5 years, where I am right now today,
Yeah.
I want to 5 times more than that. Where I am right now, I want to be 5 times more than that. So in short, in every year, I want to be up by 20%.
Wow.
Yeah.
How to do that?
Yeah.
Reveal your secret to expanding your business.
As I mentioned,
rapidly.
I want to you just focus and work 24 hours. Only take rest when required. No holiday. Just focus on your work. Have a focus on your goal. And just execute, do the execution. Just whatever idea you get and which you find good, just execute the idea. Execution is very important, and as well as consistency towards your goal. You won it. Nobody can stop you in this earth. Nobody can. Who can stop you is yourself. Your own your mindset can stop you, but nobody else. In this, it's so free. You do what you can achieve what you want. I'll be honest with you, when I entered in this country, it was not like this. Now today, imagine, it's the best country in the world. And the totally 360 degrees is change. How it possible? Only because of one man, because of the ruler of this country. His vision, his achievement. He executed. Of course, being country also, they got downfall also. Everybody gets downfall, but they come out. Why? They know. It is just a small thing. They come out from there. It's like that. In business also, don't go back. Just go ahead. Just keep consistency, achieve it. You will make sure you will win it. Take my word.
All right, what would you recommend to those who have some spare 20, 50 or 100,000 dirhams or dollars to invest into?
The best investment in the world is invest in yourself. Now everyone says that. You'll ask me what do you mean? What does it mean? Brilliant question. Invest in your education.
Okay.
Study. Go to classes, take colleges, whatever you're passionate about. Invest in that. Invest in reading books. Invest in a startup company, in your own idea. Never throw the money in the stock market. The most foolish decision to make. No one else can make you earn money like you can for yourself. No one else can. So invest. That's what I mean by invest in yourself. Invest in your company. Invest in your employees' growth. Your employees grow, you grow. So that's the best investment. Invest in your education. Invest in your brain. Pay your gym membership. You live 10 more years, you earn 10 more years of money. So that's what I mean by investing in yourself.
I love it. And now is my favorite part, the giveaway. Let us know what is here.
So I am basically giving away to all those enthusiastic people who love music. We have our own company called Cursor. and we manufacture. We have a factory in China that manufactures, and we export around the whole world. So I thought that it'll be a very nice thing to give away to his audience. And we have speakers over here, Bluetooth speakers for all those audiences out there that would love to like hear nice music, enjoy, probably watch his YouTube video on a louder voice. They can get this Bluetooth speaker, and Maxim will share what's the procedure of getting this gifts.
Right, so in order to get the gift, you need to share this video that you are watching at the moment and write me in Instagram why we need to give you one of these beautiful speakers.
So
very simple, very simple.
go ahead and type. You never know, you might be the winner, and you gotta take the risk. So go ahead, do what Maxim said, and let's get some gifts. Why not?
Thank you very much, amazing. The
Nice to
gifts
meet
are
you.
directly from this inspiring young gentleman.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So right now we're working on an e-commerce startup company. It's called mojacarts.com, www.mojakart.com, and Moja means one in Swahili, so onecart.com.
Okay.
We launched in Kenya 6 months back, and right now we are already launched in Dubai. It's an online e-commerce website where we're selling the cheapest electronics in the whole world. There is neither Souk, Amazon, no one can compete with us on pricing. I can bet you, we sell to them.
All
You
right.
buy from us, it's the cheapest. So that's my next 5-year plan in terms of developing my startup company for e-commerce in 56 countries all over Africa. The second plan that I have is getting into the diamond business. We are launching a diamond app in New York. It's going to be having supply chain transparency from where your diamond is mined all the way to coming to your ring.
All right.
And that's what we're working on right now.
So you'll be able to track where this diamond's
the
coming
whole
from,
process
right?
from where the diamond came in, how it was made, to when it comes on your ring.
Okay.
Now this diamond, we are trying to have unique concepts come in. For example, if you met your better half under a tree, so we are coming up with new designs where it's a tree diamond ring,
Nice.
or something
I
of
love
that
it.
nature for the US market, because that's the largest consumer of diamonds.
Yeah.
And then the vision is to go global. And yeah, that's my next 5-year plan. I'm pretty damn sure that these two companies meet me in 2 years.
Okay.
So let's see how it'll turn out. And I'm confident of it.
What date is it today? 3rd of March
3rd of March
2019.
2019.
3rd of March 2021, we meet here.
100%. You come and meet me. You can take my number. You can see me. We'll make a YouTube video again.
All right, excellent.
And I hope I'll always remove time for you. But I want you. I want you to know me not through me calling you. I want you to know me through the newspaper flashing on the TV channels that Mr. Aniket Shroof is doing
Right,
this, and
right.
then you can remember that. Hey, damn! I interviewed that guy
Yeah.
at this farm place. 2
Yeah,
years back.
yeah.
So that's the vision. Yep.
Okay, do you have free time? Or do you dedicate all your time to business?
I have, so my vision whenever I get into any new business is to become free. The smartest entrepreneur is the guy who, as soon as he starts his business, he gets free immediately. So I have a lot of time on my plate, and whenever I get time on my plate, I get new ideas to open new companies, right? I make myself so busy when it's like this. When you get a new kid, you're so busy with him, but as soon as the kid goes to school, the nanny is taking care of him. He'll grow up. So that's how I treat my companies. My first company, I dedicated soul, sweat, and everything to that company. From the tiniest thing, like creating the brochures, to the business cards, to the marketing material, was done by me. Then slowly I pushed the company over to someone else. They manage the company, they grow it. Then I come on the second vision. So in terms of free time, yes, I have a lot of free time, but when I'm starting a new company, I do not have free time. I dedicate my soul, sweat, time, everything to it, and I make sure my family is on that business idea also. So our business dinner conversation is about business. When we go to sleep, we talk about business. When we wake up, we talk about business.
When you
And
sleep,
that's
you
the
have
passion.
dreams about business, right?
Yes, 100%. Sometimes it's scary because you get scared, like you're scared, and this is the fear that happens when you reach a certain stage. You're scared that what if you lose it all? But that fear should never disturb you. You should always think that you brought nothing in your pocket, and when you die, they'll also remove your last ring, your last watch, and everything. They'll also take your name away from you. So you brought nothing into this world, you're taking nothing away from it. So never have fear that you're going to lose what you have, because you
Right.
had nothing. You came naked and you're going to go naked. You brought nothing, not even a penny. So never have that fear of losing. And once you lose that fear, then you're not scared. You lose a job, fine. You don't have money, you'll sleep on the streets 3 days, fine. Then next day you'll get money. God gave you teeth, they'll give you food. They give you eyes, they'll give you sleep. They give you sun, sunset, the sun will shine. So don't worry about it.
Right. Okay, once you reach 1 billion, I imagine you have 10 billions. What next?
Okay, the hunger never dies, right? You ask Jeff Bezos what's next. He's the richest man in the world.
Right.
He'll tell you, I want to earn the next 100 billion. But there comes a point where you realize that your funds or your value can do greater good to the society. We have 7 billion
Nice,
people in this
nice,
world, right?
nice,
So
yeah.
if I own $7 billion, right? And I give a dollar to everyone, I can make 7 billion people, I can fulfill 7 billion people's dream.
Right.
And honestly speaking, with a dollar you can start a company. So I'll get more into philanthropic activities once I reach that state. But But I'll be very honest with you. Ask any entrepreneur. Also, if you ask Bill Gates, they never want to leave that hunger of becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. It never dies out. And the day it dies out, you might as well die.
What do you think about raising the children? Once you have quite good funds, you either can give it to them or you can invest into them, right? So what do you think about this? How to raise your kids when you have lots of money?
Okay, I'll give you a very, very good. I'm very young too. I'm super young, so I've never even thought about that. But I'll give you a very nice slogan that I was in India at. I don't know if you know about them, and I'll also share their name. Dholakia, they're the richest diamond dealers in the whole world, right? And a very rich man, and his son and all his 4 sons joined the business. And you know, Mr. Modi, the Prime Minister of India, went to his factory and wrote that, you know, and I'm saying, you know, you've not given sampati to your kid, you're not given money to your kid, you're given sanskar to your kid. Means what? He said that you're not given funds to your kid, you're given you're given a good ethic to your kids, you're given a culture to your kids. So I believe that money will not make your kids smarter. Money will not make your kids more successful. You have to ingrain the passion in them. You have to make sure that they start from scratch. I'll give you an example of myself. My parents, I had a touch wood very blessed life. My parents did really well, and I saw them from nothing. There was times when we used to carry bags of processors and hard drives, and I used to carry boxes when we were young, because that's the time when when we were starting the company, we were literally working out of from home. And I saw the point where my dad never used to have sleepless nights, to the point where he now became such a big man that he has so many people working for him. So I've seen that process. What I realized is that process makes you humble. I'm also scared how will I show that process, because I don't have that process. I've already reached a stage where I don't have a chance to show my kids that process. But the main thing is, if you instill culture and ethics in them, money will never blind them. So that's what I feel. But again, we have to see how it goes, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But this is very important. Like many rich parents, they think about this. Like whether should they give it to their kids? Will it spoil them? How to make sure that it will not spoil them? So yeah, it's a big question to lots of parents,
but
right?
being humble and you know, the thing is, if you instill cultures in your kid from a very young age, for example, you take them to the temple, or for example, Christianity, you take them to the church. You make sure that they pray, they are humble. You take them to places where people don't have the means. You show them how life is without money. You know, all these things really add up to make a character of a human being, right? No human being is perfect. You just have to make sure that you develop character. You have to make sure that they're very down to earth. You can't just splash. Okay. Let's keep it another way. You can't ignore your kids. You have to give attention to them, to culture. It's like business. You ignore your business, it's done. So same with your kids or your family. You ignore them, it's done.
The giveaway. Manooj decided to make the craziest giveaway in the history of Game Changers. Look at that beautiful cameras. Manooj, can you please tell us a little bit about what it is?
This is the baby camera we manufacture ourselves.
You manufacture yourself?
Yeah, it is a cursor, which is my own brand.
Yeah.
And this baby camera, you can use it in the house, sitting in the office. It's a Wi-Fi. It doesn't require DVR. It is a 360 degree. It can move. You can see whole corner of your house. It's a 360 degree. It's good for the people, the ladies who are working in the office. It's good for them. It is just to put it on the refrigerator, and you can monitor your child from the office. It's a very good camera. It doesn't require anything, no cable, nothing. It's a Wi-Fi. It doesn't require DVR. It's a beautiful camera.
So if you want to get the camera produced by Manooj himself, we have 10 of them here. So to get the camera, the first thing you need to do is to subscribe to this channel that you are watching right now. And the second thing is that you need to put a hashtag, share this video in your Instagram or in your Facebook. And we randomly will select the winners and will ask to make the photos, or even invite you to our office and show to our audience, to our viewers, how we present these cameras from Manooj himself directly to you.
Yeah. It is a cursor baby camera. It's a cursor baby camera.
Don't miss your chance. Subscribe and put hashtag
win it.
And share.
And
you'll
win
get
it. Yeah, you will get it. You win it.
Thank you. Thank you.
God bless. Yeah. Thank you.
This was Manooj, top businessman, entrepreneur, very young soul entrepreneur, and very inspiring person, Manooj.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you.
What would be your last, maybe, words of encouragement to our viewers?
Go out there. You have it within you. Every human being in this world is an entrepreneur. You're born an entrepreneur. Just go find that talent within you. Go exploit that talent. Don't be scared of anyone. If anyone tells you it's not possible, they're lying to you. You don't need money. You don't need family backup. You don't need anything. You just need believe in yourself. If you do not believe in yourself, forget it. Anyone is going to believe in yourself. You believe in yourself. Go get your dream. Achieve it. Make it happen. There's no energy in this world that'll stop you from being a millionaire. I promise you that. And you meet me after 1 year. Figure out your talent today. Don't waste time. Figure out your talent. Go home. Think that okay, I'm good at playing piano. I'm good at playing a guitar. I'm good at doing business. I'm good at negotiating. Exploit that talent. Figure out where there's a market gap. Go approach that market gap. Don't be scared if you don't make money in the first month, first year, 10 years, 20 years. You'll make money one day. But don't let that dream die within you. You got one life. Make it happen.
And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Thank you so much.
Like and subscribe to Maxim. I want him to be a successful man. So go hit the like, share, write comments. Feel free to reach out to us. If you want me to assist you in any way, I'm in Dubai and you can always reach out to us and we are ready to help you anytime, anywhere.
Right. See you in the next video. Get the #1 step-by-step guide on how to become your own boss in the UAE. You will learn how to start your own business in the UAE. Just click the link in the description below this video and follow this link. This is your time to start. Click the link below this video. Bam.